Morning, sleepyhead. Breakfast is almost ready.
The snow.
Yeah, isn't it great? Glad we brought a lot of food because we are snowed in.
Well, look who it is. Come on in, honey.
Hi.
Oh, my goodness, I just put some coffee on. It's a good thing, too. You must be chilled to the bone.
Oh, I'm mighty glad I saw your place here.
I never dreamed that anybody'd be fool enough to be out in a storm like this.
That's a bad one, all right. That coffee sure smells good.
Oh, well, how do you take it?
Well, just the way it is fine.
Okay. Here we go.
It's up here, awful bad.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, hits the spot. It's just what I needed.
Say, what are you doing out in a storm like this?
Well, actually, I'm looking for a cabin. It's supposed to be off Highway 17, just past the Winchell spread. Can you tell me how to get there?
Well, darling, my late husband and I bought this place in '62, and in all those years, I can't say that I ever heard anybody speak of a Winchell spread around these parts.
What about Highway 17? How far is that?
Well, on a day like this, it could be 1,000,000 miles away. I'm surprised you got as far as this. Don't you know that all the roads are closed?
I'll get it.
Hello.
Tony?
Mac, where are you?
Well, right now, I'm stuck in a country store several miles from the cabin, right in the middle of a snowstorm.
Did you bring your skis?
Yeah, very funny. Listen, has Felicia gotten a hold of you yet?
No, we haven't heard a word.
Damn it. I don't know when I'm going to be able to get to her. All the roads are closed.
Well, what's the forecast? How long do you think you're going to be there?
Well, there's no way of telling. I've got to wait for all the snowplows to come and clear the roads. And right now, it's snowing like crazy.
I can't believe how much it snowed last night.
I can't believe this happened.
Isn't it beautiful? I haven't seen a storm like this in years.
What happened to the man from the garage that was supposed to bring the part for the car?
Well, I don't think he'll be able to get to us now, do you?
Don't you think he would drive up here to make sure that we're okay?
I doubt it. He plows snows for the county, so I think he's going to be a little busy for a while.
Well, don't you think he's going to be worried about us? Maybe he'll call the police. Maybe they'll come up in here and make sure that we're okay.
Well, when I met him, he mentioned that there might be a storm coming in, and I said, well, that's a good thing we got plenty of food and firewood up in the cabin.
Why didn't you tell me there was going to be a storm? And why did you lock me in my bedroom last night?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to upset you.
Well, why'd you do it?
I don't know, I guess it was an unconscious thing, you know? I was worried about you. I mean, you remember you passed out the other day?
Of course I remember.
Well, what if you went walking outside in the middle of the night and passed out again? I just don't want you to hurt yourself, that's all.
Well, why do you think I'd hurt myself?
See why I didn't tell you about the storm?
Why haven't you been telling me the truth?
Felicia, I'm starting to get a little concerned about you. You're acting very nervous and edgy lately.
Well, I'm not really that nervous.
Yes, you are. You're behaving strangely, too. I don't have any idea why, do you?
Just want to go home, that's all.
Is there something more to it than that? Something you're not telling me?
Of course I'm a little edgy. We've been here longer than we expected. I miss my daughter. I haven't been able to talk to her, and I feel horrible that I missed her birthday.
That's understandable. But we're going to be stuck here a few more days. So we might as well relax and enjoy ourselves. You know, they say there's an art to building the perfect fire.
What is it?
I don't know. I was hoping you did.
I think you're the old pro.
Well, I think it must have something to do with letting the air circulate so it feeds the fire. Speaking of feeding, are you hungry? You hardly had any breakfast.
Yeah, I am hungry.
No, don't get up. I got lunch all planned.
Well, you made breakfast. Why don't you let me make lunch? It'll give me something to do.
What, are you getting bored?
A little.
Well, you need to learn to relax.
Well, I like being busy.
Nonsense. You just sit there and enjoy the fire.
You insist?
That's a girl. Well, we're down to the canned goods, but fortunately my years as a bachelor have made me a canned goods specialist. In fact, I'm hoping my days as a bachelor will be over soon.
Well, what are you making?
Oh, I think with the snow, it's kind of a good day for hot soup. What do you think?
Sounds delightful.
Well, believe it or not, this recipe calls for a can of minestrone and a can of lentil soup. I came up with it one night when that's all I had in the cabinet. I call it cabinet in a kettle.
Sounds like the perfect bachelor recipe.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go for a walk while you're making lunch.
No, you can't do that.
Of course I can. I'll just be a few minutes.
It's too dangerous out there.
It won't take that long. I'm just gonna go for a short walk.
No, the snow's too deep to walk in.
Treating me like a child.
I don't mean to treat you like a child, but I know the area. You could fall into a hole or off a steep drop and you'd never even see it.
It's not like I'm gonna go for a cross-country walk. I'm just gonna go right outside.
No, you're not. Look, why don't you go inside into the bedroom and have a nap? Now, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? And I'll call you when lunch is ready.
Do you have a map of the area?
Yeah, sure do.
Great.
Here you go. Now, see this spot here?
Mm-hmm. Is that where we are?
That's right. Now, the river that runs along the road here, it's just up the road a piece, about a quarter of a mile.
Highway 17, how far is that?
Well, that'd be about 10 miles. But I keep telling you, it's much too far to get to in this storm.
What if you had to get there? This road, right here. I mean, it looks more direct. What about that?
It's just a little more than a fire trail.
Damn.
Oh, honey, I know you're anxious to be on your way, but look, these people you're looking for, they're not going anyplace in this storm either.
It's not exactly what I'm worried about.
Besides, you're lucky that you didn't get stuck on the road someplace.
I still think there's a chance I could get there.
What is this?
Maybe there's hope after all?
Jeffrey, what are you doing? You know better than to get yourself out in a storm like this.
Now, take it easy, Sarah. I was trying to get to the Hanson place.
Why?
George called and his truck snowed in, and Molly's gone into labor.
Oh, poor woman.
Well, I'm afraid George is going to have to see her through it alone, because there's no way anybody can get there to help him now.
Are you sure the roads are totally impassable?
Son, that's only 2 miles down the road, but there's no way to get there. I'm lucky I'm alive.
How soon before you think they're cleared?
Well, from what I've seen, looks like we're going to be stuck here for a good long time.